Data needs to be collected. So you can see here we're collecting data through a questionnaire. And that person seems to be quite happy with whatever they're doing a survey about. Now, once it's collected, it often then needs to be coded. So what do we mean by that? Well, data is coded on clothing. L stands for large, M stands for medium, XL stands for extra large, S is for like small. You also have encoded data on airports, shall I say, on departure boards. Look at the flight number here, that's the flight code. That's a flight code, that's a flight code. So instead of actually writing a full flight code out, it's abbreviated. It's short. Number plates. This number plate here tells you the year the car was made, it tells you where the car is from, it tells you also the type of car it is as well. Now, imagine having to write all of that out on this number plate, all that information. It'll be too big for the number plate, so it uses a code. Let me show you some other encoded information. Instead of having to type out every time someone registers with my website, male, or if ever female, I can simply encode it to M or F. That easy. Instead of having to write out someone's date of birth as like the 11th of April 2000, I can do it as 11/04/2000. That's encoding the data. Instead of having to actually write out a full country like United States of America, I can just simply type in the computer, whoa, where's happened to America? There you go. USA, or UK for United Kingdom. For airports, instead of having to write out London Heathrow, I can code it as LHR. Most people in the UK know that stands for London Heathrow. Most people know that M will stand for male, F will stand for female. Most people will be able to understand that this is a date. Most people will understand USA stands for United States of America and UK stands for United Kingdom. So, encoding information makes the code quicker to type in. So imagine you having to type in every time there is some registered. Let's in fact give you a scenario. You've got a website, people register on your website, but you have to enter in where they're from. And every time someone comes from the United States of America, you've got to type in United States of America. It's much quicker for you to type in USA. So that is an advantage of encoding. It's quicker to type in. Number two, it takes up what's called less storage space. So imagine I've got a computer which has got my website on it, and people are registering on my website, and every time they type in the United States of America, let's imagine that this box down here is my memory storage. Every time I type in USA, it adds more data onto my computer, and eventually I'm going to run out of memory. Not good if they type in United States of America. But every time we type in USA, look how many characters it is. 3 versus all of that. So it only takes up a little bit and a little bit. Every time we type it in, it just takes up a little bit. So it's literally less storage space on memory. So it's quicker to type in, it takes up less storage space. Another advantage, it's faster to access data that is coded. So let's say right now on my website I wanted to search for all the customers who lived in the United States of America. If I type in USA, all the results of all the customers will straight away appear because it's encoded data, less storage space. It's quicker to access. Whereas if I had to type in United States of America, forget the fact that it takes me longer to type. It also takes longer to load the results if I search for it. Finally, encoded data gives you one more advantage, and that is this. I've got my computer with encoded data on it, and it has encoded data of all my customers who have eaten at Grandma Levin's cupcake store. And I wanted to share that with Grandpa Levin's beer store. So this is his computer, and he wants Grandma Levin to send him all the data that she's got on the computer. It's so much quicker, it's rapid to send encoded data versus non-encoded data, which takes time to get there. It's like loading up a dead slow website. So let's go through the advantages one more time. Quicker to type in, less storage space on disk, easier to check a code using validation checks. It's faster to access data that is coded. It's quicker to send the data over. In fact, I missed that validation one, so let me quickly go over that one. Okay, so what's easier for you to check? Someone typing in UK or United Kingdom. See if there's a mistake. So imagine that there's 1,000 United Kingdoms being typed out manually. You'll have to check every letter in that word to see if there's a spelling mistake for each one. So imagine there's 1,000. Then check 1,000 UKs. Which one's easier to check for mistakes? Encoded, yes. So encoded, it's easier to check for errors as well. So I forgot about that one, folks. So let me go through the advantages one more time. It's quicker to type in. It takes up less storage space on disk. It's easier to check a code. It's faster to access data that is coded. It's quicker to send data over a network. We're going to look at this in a little bit more detail on the next video.